You recording this time?
Yeah, it's recording.
Let's go.
All right, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of B Squared
Sports Talk. It's been about a month, maybe a little over a month.
It's been over a month.
Over a month.
Yeah.
But we've been talking about for the past couple weeks how excited we are to get back into it.
Jacked.
And guess what? We are back.
We are
back,
episode
baby.
12.
Ooh, I was gonna say episode 12. Yeah, I wasn't for sure on that, but I just looked down. It is. I think it is.
Well, if not, then
because we had episode 12 scheduled actually, but then you had to go to the hospital. Remember? Right. So we were gonna do one last episode, but
don't worry, I'm not sick or anything. Didn't go to the hospital for that. I had a child, so here's a quick pic of him. Pretty cute little guy. That's
the cutest little guy.
That is the Iron Calf,
right there.
Some of you may call him. So
B cubed in the future,
possibly,
maybe.
We're gonna have to wait a while.
But if this is still going,
yeah,
which
it will be.
It will, sure it will be. Then yeah, we'll have him be cubed. But
B cubed talk.
Mr. Rick is here. That's why we've been absent for about a month, a little over a month, because you had a child.
Getting settled, and
so congratulations, Mr. Bull.
Thank you. I got a couple more bags under my eyes. A lot of late nights, so.
Gonna have that late nights, feeding the baby, editing the videos, getting all that in. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's why we've been gone for a while. We also have some very, very exciting news.
Very, very, very exciting.
Our fans have been asking for this. We've been wanting to deliver to our fans about this
Are you ready?
For a very long time.
Are you ready for it?
Oh, I'm ready.
How about now? And right here.
This is what we are excited about. Finally. Shout out to Adrian Lynn for getting this done.
AJ, thank you.
We only have limited number. What was it? 5 numbers?
We got about 20 shirts.
20 shirts.
Ranging from size, I think, small to 2X.
2X, correct.
So,
and obviously we have black and white. That's only the 2 colors we got right now.
Yeah, white and black, and this is this is exactly what we got. What you see is what you get.
Yep. So this is it, baby. What are we charging? $20? $20 a shirt?
We'll post that on there whenever we release that. I'm sure some of you are going to want some shirts.
Yeah. Because we've had people reach out about that.
So. We have.
That's kind of why.
I'd rock a B squared shirt. I'm like, I bet you would. I bet you would.
Hats is kind of probably next up, at least for me personally, is what I would like.
Yeah, we still got to get Jeremy his hat.
We do. Since October, is that what it was?
Yeah, I think so. Like our third episode.
But yeah, that was just a rough situation. We might have jumped into that a little too quick.
We did.
But,
we didn't know we were doing
so sorry about that, Jeremy, but maybe we can give him a free shirt or something.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right here's where it's at.
And
speaking of such, stay tuned to social media where we're going to do a giveaway of one of these shirts.
Oh, correct. We are going to be doing a giveaway. So
stay tuned to our Facebook. Stay tuned to
Instagram.
Twitter, Instagram. We probably won't post it on TikTok.
No, probably not a giveaway on TikTok.
Yeah,
probably Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Those
Facebook,
3.
Instagram, and Twitter.
Yep.
Stay tuned to those, and we'll give details on how you can win.
Because we haven't got those details finalized yet.
We have not.
So
probably should have got those, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, post them, so make sure you're watching our social medias if you want to be entered into the giveaway.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm excited about these shirts. I really do like them.
Yeah.
I think they look really good.
For sure. It's the Gildon brand.
I don't know what brand they are.
Oh, man, they last a long time. I got shirts from high school with the Gildon brand.
And you're old.
Yeah, I am old. 34. I'm telling everyone my age. 24. Anyways.
Anything else for opening? Or is that it?
I think that's about it. Unless you have anything.
I haven't got anything else. I got something right here.
Oh, okay.
We've had fans on our YouTube videos post like questions, comments that they want us to talk about or questions to ask us. Yeah. Keep doing that. I like doing that.
Yeah.
Ryan Ford's posted a lot of good questions in the past.
For sure.
I think Shive maybe even has. So
Shive Bayless?
Shive Bayless.
Yeah.
So definitely keep posting questions, ideas that you want us to talk about. We can mention those in the beginning or maybe even have a segment throughout the episode about that.
And I know we've said in the past about like taking callers and stuff. But we're gonna do that one of these days.
We're gonna have to.
We were climbing the incline, and then Maverick came, so then everything's a little bit slower. But we'll get back into stuff.
We will get back into it.
We will win 4th place
because we are B squared Sports Talk, baby. Let's go.
So it's been last time we talked. We were in the right at the end of the NFL.
I think it was last regular season.
Yeah, last regular season week. And there was so much on the line. We didn't really get to
talk about the scenarios, because I remember we did have all the scenarios.
We had everything. Yeah, we had everything lined up.
Like what could happen.
And then
I was gonna write down our records too, overall records for our predictions, but I completely forgot. I think I won by 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
And we tied 4 weeks or 5 weeks throughout the season.
We had 3, yeah.
But it's just crazy how many games we had, or like we predicted, and we were 3 games off.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
And we had several different each week.
We did, yeah.
Know, which is crazy.
And we each had winning records for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
We would have been a solid team.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to write that down. I forgot. Dang it. I'm just getting back into it. Not my A game.
Yeah.
Probably about a B- right now. But
I would probably say a D+, but
my game?
I'm just kidding.
Wow. Wow. We'll see how it goes throughout the rest of the episode and when I get every single trivia question right.
Yeah, we'll see about that. You're going down with trivia.
I got some easy ones for you for trivia. So.
I got some...
You'll probably have the most difficult trivia questions ever.
No, I won't.
Talking about like
you'll get them.
NCAA women's basketball tournament or something.
No. Anyways, Chiefs win.
Chiefs won the Super Bowl. What's your reactions to that, or how do you feel about that, Mr. Bull?
You know, it's pretty cool as far as what everybody was saying. Like before the season, they were going to be at the bottom, probably not even going to make the playoffs.
Yes.
And what Patrick Mahomes did without Tyreek Hill and like all these rookies, it's pretty cool.
It is. It's really very cool. And you got to give Brett Veach is their GM, right?
Yeah.
Or something. He's the one who makes the picks about who gets drafted.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure almost every single rookie that they drafted had some playing time or was a key contributor to.
You look at Pacheco, Sky Moore, George Karlaftis.
They had a couple safeties, a couple corners that were in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, McDuffie.
It was pretty impressive what they like all them rookies getting a ring.
I agree.
It's cool.
And I think we'll talk about this here in a minute, but they're going to be good for continuously through here on out. Because look, everybody thought losing Tyreek Hill was going to make them a completely different team, but honestly, they were better this year.
Yeah.
I think they had more points per game this year than they did last year.
Mahomes had more yards,
and that's crazy.
Other than Travis Kelce, they didn't have any wide receivers that were like stood out. Like, everybody was a target. Like you couldn't just like, we got a double team.
You got MVS, Juju, Sky Moore, Kadarius, but
yeah, it was pretty cool. It really was.
It really was, and I think they're so good now. I wrote down that it's going to be almost difficult to improve in the offseason.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to lose Orlando Brown probably because he's a free agent. But I feel like who's their backup?
Would you sign
that Algoretti? But I feel like they're going to sign somebody.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to sign somebody else.
They might.
I just think Orlando Brown's going to be asking way too much money for.
I'm sure.
He's good, especially in the Super Bowl.
He's good.
He was really great in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
When he was in college at OU, he was insanely good. Insanely good. But I don't know. I feel like he's probably a top 10 left tackle.
Yeah,
but
you agree with that?
I don't know.
Of course, bottom end of that scale, probably.
Yeah, probably like 7, 8, 9. But
somewhere in there.
It's going to be difficult to replace him, but I feel like they maybe could in the draft, especially how well they've drafted over the past few years. Like Trey Smith, he was a 2nd or 3rd round pick, their starting guard.
Right.
And I feel like if you can get another Trey Smith.
Creed Humphrey, what was he?
I think they had 2 picks in the first. No, he might have been their first pick in the draft. 2 years ago, but it was like 26 or 24 or something like that.
I thought it was Edwards-Helaire. That was 3 years ago.
Yeah, I don't remember, but he was either bottom of the first or top of the 2nd round.
Yeah,
but still, I feel like if they can draft an O-lineman rather than pick somebody up in the free agent, especially for how well their drafting has been in the past, they definitely should do that.
For sure.
Next bullet on here. Anything else for Chiefs, or I guess kind of still talking about Chiefs?
Just the awards. Mahomes won the MVP. Any other awards you had reactions to?
Justin Jefferson, Offensive Player of the Year. I
very much deserved.
Yeah, definitely deserved that. I feel like if the MVP wasn't so much tailored around like quarterbacks, I feel like he probably could have won MVP.
Yeah. But Mahomes had an insane season.
He did have an insane season, and I think there's 50 votes that everybody can get, and he had 48. Hurts had 1, and Josh Allen had 1.
Yeah.
So obviously that's going to be. He should have won that for sure.
For sure.
Even if Justin Jefferson did go off like he did, I still think Mahomes should have won it.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Was Bosa correct?
Bosa. What about Micah Parsons?
I mean, Bosa had better numbers, didn't he?
There was... Yeah, I think most of the big ones, yes. But there was some analytical numbers, which...
I think Micah Parsons is going to get it in the future eventually, but maybe probably even next year or the year after. But
I don't know if he had any first place votes though. I think I read something that
Micah Parsons didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see that anywhere.
Yeah.
I saw somewhere yesterday that the PFF or PPF, whatever it is, I can't remember what it is. But it was since 2013, the defensive tackle has been Aaron Donald since.
Oh, I saw that until Chris
Jones this year. So that's crazy, just to be that dominant. But Chris Jones had a great year too, because he was one of the Defensive Player of the Year candidates.
He did really well.
He had a great year.
He was 3rd in sacks, I think.
And people really, for an interior D lineman, that's very good. I mean, he moves around a lot, goes to the 5-tech a lot, and goes to nose, but he was typically, interior D lineman.
He's always in there.
Yeah,
each play. Man of the Year, Dak Prescott.
Did you hear him get booed at the Super Bowl? Eagles fans,
they're just ridiculous.
They are ridiculous.
They just, instead of going, and booing, just go climb your light poles and slip on the butter that they've been greasing it with.
I saw somebody, like, after they won the NFC, somebody, like, climbed, like a booth that they, like, benches or sit under, like a bus stop booth or something, and, like, it was glass and it completely shattered, and she, like, fell and smacked her back, was in the hospital.
Something else, man.
They are, but, I mean, you gotta be passionate, like, even if they're bad, they're there. I wish Royals were like that. True, almost.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, there's passion, and then there's, like, psycho-ness,
Is that what Eagles are, or are they passion?
Passionate psychos.
Passionate psychos?
Yeah.
So I agree, because there's really not another sports city like Philly, really.
Yeah.
But I would love to go to an Eagles game. I'd love to go to a Phillies game and a 76ers game just to see what the atmosphere is compared to other places.
Well, you better be wearing Philly gear.
Oh, yeah. I would be. I definitely 100% would be wearing Philly gear. But I think it would just be cool to go there.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Any other ones? Who was Rookie of the Year? Sauce was in defense. Was it Purdy in offense?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
I'm pretty sure it was. Let me double check real quick, because I'm pretty sure people were mad.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. I thought it was
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah,
for the
Jets. It was both Jets. That's right.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
They should be good. And here in the next bullet point, I'll talk a little bit about the Jets maybe. But, so that's it for awards. But I thought Sauce was definitely deserving, and I thought since Garrett Wilson did play a full year compared to Brock Purdy, and I can't remember who the other one was, but I think it might have been it doesn't matter, but compared to, like, Brock Purdy, played 7-8 games compared to Garrett Wilson, who played a full year. I do like that.
If you take the second half of the year and, like, double it, for, like, a full season, Pacheco would have won it by far.
Oh, 100%. And I think he's going to be so good now. Like, he's going to be a top 5 back.
He's good.
He runs the ball hard, dude. He does.
Harder than...
Shout out to Shanae Sharp right there.
Yeah,
Shanae Sharp's
predicted
boy.
that. Go back. I don't remember what episode that was. But Shanae Sharp.
No, even like at the beginning of the year, like when we were doing fantasy draft, he was even talking high. Like before we even played a game.
He knew.
He picked him.
He knew. Very nice, Shanae.
Next up on this bullet, where will Aaron Rodgers and Derek Carr end up? I'm interested to hear your take on this. What do you got?
A-Rod. I think he's going to go reunite with Devontae in Vegas.
Really?
I do.
I've
seen a lot of rumors about that. I think Devontae's like tweeted or something.
He has a lot.
Yeah.
But
which I think would be cool. I mean, I think it might work out too.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Jacobs too.
That would be good. Their O-line isn't just very good. I mean, they're decent.
Yeah, the NFL draft coming up.
Yeah, they're decent. Not Phillies. Raiders are not good at drafting.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs. Who else have they got recently that've been good? Was Max Crosby one of their draft picks? I don't think he was, but I don't know. But still.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing it like Brett Veach is.
No.
Not even close.
That's crazy, man.
Aaron Rodgers.
Who do you got?
I think he's just gonna stay. I feel like he loves being in Green Bay, and I feel like he should be a Packer.
Hates the coach. He hates his head coach.
He does?
He does.
Is it LaFleur?
I don't know if Matt LaFleur. I don't know if he hates him, but you ever watch some Sunday Conversations with
Caleb Presley?
Yeah. He did it with him one time, and he said something about
I feel like, and like I watched a couple videos because he's always on the Pat McAfee. Is that how you say it?
Pat McAfee.
McAfee, sorry. Mm-hmm. But he's always on that show. Like Aaron Rodgers is always on there, and he says that he does have a good relationship with everybody in the Packers organization. And I feel like if they build around him and put key pieces, I honestly don't think they need a lot more because they got AJ. I think AJ Dillon's going to be a stud. He's huge, that big running back.
Yeah.
I think
they signed Aaron Jones back too.
Did they?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't like Aaron Jones. He had a bad year, and he just did not look like he wanted to play. And they got that.
Christian Watson.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And they got another linebacker, that number 7, I think. He's a rookie or his second-year guy. He was really good. And they got Jared Alexander still. That corner, he was in a Pro Bowl this year.
Right.
So I feel like they do have key pieces. They're just 2 or 3 pieces away from being NFC champions.
What about Jordan Love?
You're big on Jordan Love, aren't you? Or is that Trey Lance?
Jordan Love.
I feel like Jordan Love's probably going to get an opportunity. I don't know, man. If Aaron Rodgers is going to be there for a couple more years, you're probably wasting his prime years.
Yeah, like you're going to start Jordan Love when he's 29 years old and start his NFL career.
Jimmy G's not really a superstar.
No, he's not, because he probably had his prime years.
But I don't know. It's going to be weird. And I feel like maybe if you don't, or if you sign Aaron Rodgers or keep Aaron Rodgers for 2, 3, 4 more years, I can't see him playing that long. 2 at the max probably is what I see for Aaron Rodgers. But especially if he has another bad year next year, then definitely probably that's his last year. But just put a couple more pieces around him, and I think he should be pretty decent. He should be content.
You'll see him in black and gray.
I wouldn't mind that. I'd like that, but especially with Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow. Their defense is mediocre. It's very probably subpar.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I saw a stat that Derek Carr always put up great numbers, but then they always lost like 34-30 or like 28-30 or something.
I mean, a lot of people
that.
are always like, lately I've heard it's like, oh, Derek Carr, he's such a great quarterback. Like, his numbers this year were very deflated.
Yeah,
he was not very good this year.
But Josh Jacobs was insane.
I know.
So if you give Josh Jacobs the ball 35 times, and obviously,
I'm pretty sure Carr was up there in interceptions lead.
Oh, definitely he was. Yeah, but because Darren Waller was hurt majority of the year, Hunter Renfrow was hurt majority of the year. All they had was Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you double him, then who you throwing to?
Had an insane year.
Yeah.
I gotta pull up a stat.
I'll talk about Derek Carr.
Start talking.
I think Derek Carr is going to go to the Jets. That's where I want him to go.
I have Jets, and I also have
Saints.
Essentially, Bucks.
He's been linked to the Saints, and I don't like that. I don't feel like he's going to be successful at the Saints. I mean, they got Chris Olave, and he was good, but I just don't see him being successful in one. Like he always says, or he's been saying ever since the trade came out, or that he got cut by the Raiders, that he wants to be on a winning team.
Yeah.
I don't think the Saints is it. I feel like the Jets.
It's definitely not it.
I feel like the Jets. They get another piece on the O line. They get another piece on defense, maybe a little bit like another linebacker. They should be decent, but I think Derek Carr would probably be most successful with the Jets.
I think so too. I think that would. I mean, he's solid. He really is. And with all them young guys, I think he could really be.
And bring in that veteran presence, because I mean, he is a veteran.
Yeah.
He's been in the league a long time. He knows the way around the league and everything. Right. So I definitely think.
Going back to the Saints, I'm pretty sure I saw Alvin Kamara beat somebody up or something.
Yeah, last year at the Pro Bowl, but he just now got charged for it, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's going to get dropped. I'm sure.
Who knows? The crazy stat I wanted to pull up was for all the Dallas Cowboys fans out there.
Let's hear it.
Like the man of the year, Dak Prescott.
I mean, man of the year has nothing to do with playing.
Man of the year. So they play 17 regular season games. He was out. He was hurt for 5 of them, right? He still led the whole league in interceptions with 15.
15. And he had that one good game the first round of the playoffs, and everyone's like, oh, this is Dak.
He's there. See,
but when he plays one game like that out of every 10 games, and the rest of the 9 games he plays are terrible, why do you want him at quarterback? Yeah. That's what I don't get.
And he averaged 238 yards a game passing. Granted, he had 2 pretty solid running backs this year.
Very solid. Very solid running backs.
Pollard was very solid. I wouldn't call Zeke.
I mean, he was in the red zone, I think. Zeke in the red zone. But
he's all right. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they had, identical numbers.
They did not have identical numbers. Pollard had 200 more yards rushing.
I mean, that's one good game compared to
200 yards. That's a great game rushing.
I'll talk about that in one of my trivia questions.
Bring it on. Who do you got in the 2024 Super Bowl?
I only wrote down the Chiefs, and I forgot to write down another one. I would like I was just mentioning, if the Bucks, the Packers can get another piece, I would like to see Aaron Rodgers in it one last time.
Yeah.
But if not, I mean, maybe Eagles again. I feel like they're not going to be losing a lot of pieces, and they're probably going to only continuously get better. Actually, I don't know about that because they're getting a new OC and a new defensive coordinator. So it's going to be a little bit different.
I forgot about that after I wrote this. I was like, oh, yeah, they did get that.
But, I mean, they're going to be good, I think. But
I got Eagles 30, Chiefs 24.
In the Super Bowl again?
Yeah.
Yeah? But I don't think Bills are going to make it. Bills are, I think, second on the odds right now. And they always are ranked so high. And they're just
always all on the Bills.
Always on the Bills. Always. And I hate that because they've never proved anything ever since Josh Allen's been there. I mean, they've made the playoffs, but they get, first, second? They made it to the AFC Championship once?
Yeah, I think so. Just that one time when the Chiefs beat them. And at the beginning of the year, the Bills were 2-0 or something, just because they played really good in this first. They're like, oh, the Bills. They're going to win the Super Bowl.
No, I don't think so. Everybody hypes him up because of Josh Allen. I mean, Josh Allen's good.
He is good.
Top 5 quarterback in the league. Top 5 quarterback in the league. But I don't know. He's just Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis just didn't do it this year for him. They got pieces, but obviously they just can't compete in the highly leveraged situations.
This next team has some pieces too. What do you think about them?
Broncos going to be good with Sean Payton.
What do you think?
I mean, I think bringing Sean Payton in is going to change up the culture and change up the atmosphere of the locker room, but their offense was terrible.
Yeah,
and Russell Wilson was terrible. The throws he made, the progressions he had when he was playing quarterback was terrible. And obviously bringing in a new coach just automatically isn't going to make him better. Yeah. So he's going to have to work.
You have to. Well, I'd say you go get some pieces, but you sold all your draft picks for Russell Wilson, so you have to figure something out.
Yeah.
And you sold draft picks for Sean Payton as well.
And then you wasted all your money on a new contract for Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's going to be difficult to kind of get new pieces, but I feel like they do have the necessary tools.
They do.
And their O-line's kind of rough, but
linger around 500, but finish 8-9, I think.
Yeah. Make the playoffs?
No.
No? No. And I feel like it's going to be, I don't know. I'm very interested to see how they do. Because, I want Russell Wilson to succeed. I want him to be good.
Yeah, I mean he's a great guy.
He is, but he was just awful last year. He was just terrible. And their O-line, I remember watching some games. Their O-line gave him, 2 to 3 seconds to throw the ball. Their line wasn't very good, but it was just a bad culture, and I feel like they always fought and everything in the sideline.
Yeah.
Maybe Sean Payton's bringing Sean Payton in is definitely going to change that.
I didn't really like how Sean Payton was still like doing commercials at the Super Bowl and
stuff.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure he had a contract still for Fox through the end of the year, but I just thought that was really weird.
Yeah, because he was like still on the sideline and everything, wasn't he? Or no?
Oh yeah, he was.
I thought
he was doing like a commercial at some point with Gronk or something, like doing like this live. I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
I'm sure he did have a contract.
I know,
like how to do it before, but
you're head coach of an NFL team, like
I get what you're saying.
But yeah, it's crazy. Like the MLB off season is only like 4 months, and the NFL off season is like 6 months. So it's kind of a little
longer, bit. But I mean, you need your body. Football and baseball are way different. Your body's gonna have to heal a little bit when it comes to football. You need that time off, but
the only thing you got to worry about, like in baseball, is your arm.
Yeah, especially if you're a pitcher. That's really the only big thing. But I always think about that. Like if you take a month off after the baseball season, you really only have 2.5 months to get back into it.
Seriously.
Especially how quick spring training starts. Like if you want to change your body, you want to change your swing, you really can't take that much time off because you're gonna have to work to change it and like you get stronger.
You want to make all these $300 million contracts, you're gonna have to
$400 million Manny Machado.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to work hard.
Yeah, so
that's it with NFL. Unless you got anything else.
I don't think so.
So probably not talk about a whole lot of NFL coming up in the future.
Like acquisitions.
Yeah, definitely. We'll talk about free agent signings or trades or anything like that.
Definitely got some NFL trivia every week.
Oh yeah, definitely. But maybe as it gets closer, we'll talk about more predictions and everything like that. But we'll just see how it plays out.
For sure.
Next up is golf. I ain't got actually anything when it comes to golf. So
well, I can talk a little bit of golf. The Genesis Invitational was this weekend. Tiger Woods was the host, and he also played in the tournament. But it teased us a lot after round one. You know, he finished on 16, 17, 18. He finished birdie, birdie, birdie. I don't know if you saw. I think I actually tweeted it on our B Squared account of just Tiger chucking his putter down on the ground and then just putting his hands in his pocket, just kind of looking at Justin Thomas and smirking.
Yeah,
vintage Tiger.
And I think he had like the ball velocity I was seeing first day.
Rory McIlroy drives the ball like long. He's one of the longest hitters in golf. Tiger was out driving him all the time, dude.
And I thought like the velocity on the ball was like 6 miles per hour faster than everybody else.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like he's like, I'm not gonna be ready for a PGA Tour. Dude finished 1 under and hasn't played in a PGA Tour event.
How many days is a PGA Tour? Is it 3?
Like the tournament?
Yeah.
Well, it's usually 5.
5 days. And how many holes?
There's 4. So you play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you got to practice around Wednesday typically.
And do you do 18 holes every day?
18 holes every day.
That's a lot on your body, dude.
It is a lot on your body.
That would suck.
You don't.
I hate playing 18 holes one day. I would hate to play 18 back to back to back.
You're gonna hurt our viewers' feelings. I love golf.
I mean, they can love golf, but man, that would be rough.
I mean, I could do it. I really could. I love playing golf.
You don't think you'd wake up on that Sunday with your back and absolutely
If you're in shape, no.
Man, you're going to have to get on
Tiger, like he said, he had to get
Tiger
and get ready.
Yeah.
Because his leg almost had to get amputated a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So, but what he did was really impressive.
Yeah, definitely.
His Thursday and Saturday, those rounds, he did really well.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was his even rounds Friday and Sunday. He didn't do very good, but it was really cool to see him back in there.
It was. I always like seeing him compete.
So he finished 45th place. I'm sure he still won $100,000 or something, but which is nothing to him.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. I just put a couple players here that he beat. Matt Fitzpatrick, I think he's ranked number 6 in the world. Beat him. Hideki Matsuyama.
Hideki Matsui?
No, Matsuyama. Won the Masters a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Jordan Spieth, Justin Rose, beat all those guys in the tournament. John Rahm was the one who won the tournament.
Okay.
And him and Max Homa were kind of battling it out.
I did see Max Homa was up there towards the end.
Max Homa was, in his interviews, tearing up and choking up because 2 years ago, during COVID, he won the tournament, and no one was there to watch him.
Yeah.
So this time,
everybody was there.
All his family there to watch him, and he was that close. He almost, I don't know if it was 17 or 18, but he almost chipped it in, and oh man, they rolled off the back of the cup, and you could just see the pain in his. I think he lost by one or two strokes, man.
Dang.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But I like Max Homa and John Rahm. John Rahm's probably he's a great golfer.
Yeah.
But he was actually born with a club foot. You know what a club foot is? It's twisted at birth.
Yeah.
And they had to break it and put it normal. So I don't know if you ever watched John Rahm golf, but he doesn't go back all the way.
Because he can't.
Just because of
stability.
Because it goes like right here, and he still drives like 340 yards, which is just crazy.
That is crazy.
But yeah, it's getting to be golf season. I'm ready to get out there, and I'm ready to me and you go out to the fort, get it going.
I guess, man. You're paying for my round. I think Shanae Sharp's golfed a couple times.
Shanae Sharp, he's out at the country club.
Yeah, he went to the fort, I believe. I can't remember when it was. This last weekend, one of the days, and then yesterday on his day off, he went to the country club.
Yeah. So, if you're paying the big bucks out there, I would go all the time.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's around the corner. I'm ready.
Anything else for golf?
I don't think so. We can dive into something else.
Let's go into the next segment, which is NCAA men's basketball. First bullet right here. KU, K-State, and Big 12 talk. Very, very, very difficult conference.
Very difficult. Like, you think about basketball conferences, you're thinking of the Big East, you're thinking of the ACC. We were just upstairs watching the K-State game. This is Tuesday, by the way, we record this. So they're playing Baylor. We were just upstairs watching them, and they were saying the ACC, the average ranking in the whole conference was like 107.
110, I think.
110, whatever. That is crazy.
That is.
It used to be there was like 6 teams that were ranked. Now it's the Big 12, man.
Big 12 is dominant. Very dominant. And
it's just crazy.
My thing is, with the Big 12, who's the last 2 teams in there?
It's got to be
OU and Tech, I think.
Texas Tech, and I think West Virginia and Oklahoma State.
This is football.
The last 4.
It brings up.
I can pull it up right here.
It brought up the women's basketball. But let me get it pulled up right here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's Texas Tech and OU are the last 2. I feel like you put Texas Tech and OU in a different conference, they're probably going to be a top 3 team.
Yeah, it could be.
Because OU, every game I watch, they play everybody so close.
Yeah.
I mean, every game is close. Every single game is close in the Big 12. I mean, you have a blowout every once in a while.
They
did. Big 12 record's 3-11, but I feel like I said, you put them in any other conference, they're probably going to be 11-3.
60% of the Big 12 is ranked in the top 25.
That's crazy. That's probably like the first time ever.
I bet you. How many do you think are going to be in the tournament?
Personally, I know this doesn't what they go off of, but personally, I think all of them should be.
Yeah,
I really do because like I was just saying, OU, Tech, West Virginia, the bottom 3 teams. You put them in any other conference, they're going to compete.
I mean, if you think about it, 18 of those games on the schedule are against like each other, the Big 12 teams, and dude, every game is a battle.
I think it was this last weekend I was watching college basketball, and it said OU was one of the first 4 out, but I mean, I don't know. So that would mean everybody else in the conference would make it besides OU, I would assume.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I put. It's hard to say.
It's so difficult to say.
I would think that they're going to take 8 right now. I would think everybody West Virginia up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see that. I would agree with that.
I bet you that's right now what they would do. I mean, it's hard going 5-10 in a conference and still, making it.
But the conference is so difficult.
I can see it.
And I don't know if they take that into consideration to look at the schedule of play or see how much it is, or they just go off record. I really don't.
I'm not sure either. It's Joe Lenardi who does it.
Is it?
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But it's. Do you think? Yeah, definitely Oklahoma State, TCU, Iowa State, K-State, Baylor, Texas, KU, all of them are for sure in, I feel for sure are in.
Yeah. Oh, all of them.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. Unless something really bad happens, I don't think that's going to happen.
Do KU and Texas play each other again, or are they done?
KU and Texas play, I think it's the very last game of the year.
And is that going to decide the Big 12?
They probably will if they're
that's going to be pretty cool.
Tied. That would be cool.
Texas might play tonight because they're only 10-4.
Yeah, they probably are. But they're up top with KU right now.
Definitely.
And then Baylor's right there behind them, and then you got K-State. It's just crazy.
It is very crazy.
So this weekend, a couple games on Saturday.
Yeah, I didn't write a whole lot down, so this is kind of you right here.
I'll just go kind of in the Big 12, just some of the main games. Texas and Baylor, number 8 versus number 9. It'll be a big game.
That will be.
K-State and Oklahoma State. I mean, Oklahoma State's been playing everyone tough. I mean, everybody, like we said.
It's going to be a good. Every game in the Big 12 is going to be a good game.
KU plays West Virginia. I think that one is. I think it's down there.
It's in West Virginia?
I'm not sure.
Up there. Yeah, up there.
Over there. It's east.
I mean, it's northeast, wouldn't it be? More east than north. I would say that.
I'd have to get out my compass. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Christopher Columbus.
Then,
good games. All good games in the Big 12.
A couple other ones. Another one in the Big 10. Indiana versus Purdue.
Indiana?
Number 17 versus number 5.
Indiana, who they play? Illinois, I think, last week, and they barely scraped away.
Yeah.
71-68 was the final.
Yeah, that Zach Edey for Purdue, 7'4".
He's a beast.
He is a beast.
He's a beast.
7'4". You better be a beast, you know. And then
Definitely.
number 6, Virginia, traveling to Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
North Carolina's always tough.
They're especially at home, you know.
Did they win on Saturday? Do you know?
I'm not sure
Because I was watching their game on Saturday. I can't remember who they were playing, but
they are not ranked.
I know they're not ranked, but they were saying that if they basically need to win out if they want to make the tournament.
I know.
But I feel like if they make the tournament, they're going to make
After
a run
being
for
in
it.
national championship last
I
year.
mean, I feel like they
And
should make a run.
Returning a lot of
for
their
it.
players.
A lot of their
what
players.
happened?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got some news, or just some number one in the Big 12. I'm not in the Big 12, and like just all of the NCAA. It switches almost every single week.
I know.
Like the number one
It's
team
crazy.
loses all the time, and I
It's
feel like that
crazy.
just shows you the competitiveness of college basketball and how even everyone really is,
It
which
is.
should make for a really good March Madness.
It should. You're going to see probably
A lot of upsets.
Not a lot of. You'll probably see a couple number ones in the Final Four, where you're probably going to see like a 4, and you're probably going to see like a 5 or a 3 in there as well.
Definitely.
But
Which is cool. I think I like that.
it is.
I like
it's
that a lot.
It's going to be really like if you have a perfect bracket this year, you are. I don't know.
I was so close. I remember not like so close, obviously, but like the first 8 games that were played, I got them all right.
Was that last year?
I think it was the year before.
Was it? Yeah, I remember that because you were like in the top something percentile.
Yeah.
on there. It's pretty cool.
But
Wooden Player of the Year prediction. Who do you think?
I got Zach Edey.
That's one of mine.
He's the 5th in points per game and 2nd in rebounds. Oscar Tshiebwe's 1st in rebounds. He's just an animal on the glass. So I mean,
he was another sleeper of mine. I also put.
He was my preseason pick. Was Oscar Tshiebwe.
Yeah.
But
I also put Jalen Wilson.
I almost put him down.
He is. I mean,
I was looking at the odds like when I was writing all this stuff down, and Grady Dick was ranked higher than Jalen Wilson.
on Wooden.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm pretty sure. But I mean, they're both really good players.
Yeah.
But I don't think. I mean, personally, I think if one of those two would win it, it should be Jalen Wilson.
Yeah. I mean, look at his numbers, man. He's averaging like over 20 points.
Mm-hmm. He's really good.
And I also, I was looking at like just an article today, and Keontae Johnson was on there.
He's good, dude. He's a beast.
He's really good.
They were just talking about upstairs how NBA scouts are starting to take notice of him.
Yeah, there's just some
I don't
people
know.
are weary about his heart condition.
Mm-hmm. I mean, understandably so.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
especially if you're going to waste one of your
Millions of dollars.
first pick on him.
Yeah,
I don't
millions
think
of
people are
dollars.
going to waste their first pick on him. He'd probably be a bottom of the draft guy. But.
Yeah, but still, I mean, he could be turned into something really good.
And what is he a small forward, shooting guard?
He's a small forward,
But he's only like 6'6", isn't he?
Yeah,
He's not very
so-
big. I mean, so he could be like a Kawhi almost, because Kawhi's 6'6",
Yeah,
isn't he?
He could be something like that.
So
but he's gonna have to.
Draymond, I guess, but he's a better shooter than Draymond. Better handles the ball
Yeah.
better. I mean, Draymond's really good at handling the ball, but
Yeah,
I think he should. I think he could be good in the NBA. Keontae Johnson,
I do too. Not great. I think he could have a career though.
definitely. Be like a Jabari Parker.
Yeah.
He had a bad NBA career, kind of. He's just like a 7th or 8th man guy. But
You need them.
I got a question right here for you.
Sure, let me hear.
So KU last year had 2 people go in the first round: Christian Braun and
Ochai Agbaji?
yeah, Obaji. You think Wilson and Grady Dick are going to be in the first round this year?
I see Grady Dick going higher than Wilson.
I do too.
Draft.
But
Grady Dick,
potential wise, is
Yeah.
very, very solid.
if you can, his 3-point shooting is insane.
His shot is very pure.
Yeah, it is so pure.
And like, he's 18, 19 years old
Yeah.
compared to Jalen. I think Jalen Wilson's a junior, so Jalen Wilson's only probably.
Grady will probably be a one and done. He may come back. I don't know.
I don't think he will.
I don't know.
Maybe if he's getting a lot of NIL because he has done a lot of commercials
Yeah,
and
he
things like
does.
that. He did one in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl commercial. You gotta be getting banked.
Yeah, you do. No kidding. But I feel like maybe he's getting money. He'd stay another year. But I would be one and done just
Yeah.
because I feel like you could be in the first round.
Yeah.
Probably middle round somewhere in the first.
Yeah.
Or middle pick in the first round somewhere. And I feel like Jalen Wilson should be in the first round too. He's a small forward. He's 6'8". He's a big body.
Yeah, he is.
He can shoot,
is
dribble.
6'8". I forget he's 6'8".
So is Grady Dick. Grady Dick's, I think he's 6'9", Grady Dick, or is he not?
No, I think 6'7", 6'8".
But still, that's a small forward, I think. But I feel like he's probably going to be a shooting guard.
If you're Joe Lunardi, who are your 4 number 1 seeds?
I got Bama. I like Bama. They play hard. They're really fast. They move fast. I got KU as well, Purdue, and then Houston.
I got Bama as a number 2 seed.
Do you?
I do. I got Houston, KU, UCLA, and Purdue.
I don't like UCLA. I don't know why. But they're going to...
John Wooden's team, baby.
It is John Wooden's team. So I see Kevin Love's team right there, too.
Yeah.
But
Did you see that interview with him?
with Kevin Love or John Wooden?
It was Kevin Love. I can't remember what he was on. but they were making fun of him because he was fat at UCLA. So
was he laughing or was he mad? I was going to say.
He's like, I look at those for motivation. It's kind of funny.
Because now he's like huge in like yoga and everything. Yeah. He's ripped now, but he is. He's on the Heat. That's kind of cool.
Great jawline, beard. Looks really good.
Transitioning. Speaking of Kevin Love, we're moving into the NBA.
Yeah, we are, aren't we?
Let's go ahead and
National Basketball Association.
How much time we got left? Oh, we're perfect.
We're doing really well.
First bullet right here. LeBron passes Kareem for first in points of all time.
All-time
list.
All-time leaders on that NBA.
GOAT status is what you have right here?
Second place.
That's tough. I saw something today, actually, when I was like, right before I started filling this out. It was saying that, like, there's GOATs of the generation. So, like, 60s to 70s was Kareem. 80s to 90s was MJ. And then 2000s current is LeBron. And I probably would agree with that 100%.
Well, you can't. I mean, 2000s, and then what about 2010s?
LeBron.
2000s and 2010s?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, 2000s to current is LeBron.
Gotcha. So
like,
two generations almost.
So, like, MJ, 80s and 90s, is that two generations?
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
and Kareem was 60s and 70s. Okay. I don't even know.
I wasn't even listening, really.
I don't even know if Kareem played in the 60s, but I think he did.
I don't know.
But anyway, I feel like it's...
Sender?
Yeah. But I feel like that definitely is probably the most accurate description of the GOATs. And I also saw today...
But what is GOAT? What's the GOAT?
Greatest of all time.
Greatest, not greatests, right?
Of all time. I would say it's MJ, just because of the way he played.
I would say MJ for sure.
But I don't know. It's so
we used to always be about LeBron.
We did, but
we were also witnessing him in his prime.
Where he would just be dominating in the finals. He just destroying everyone. Especially when he was with the Heat, but now, first left the Cavs.
I lose respect when he's making like $51 million a year, and he's barely playing.
Yeah.
And did you see what Anthony Edwards said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
He was saying...
Did you agree with it?
I agree with it 100%. He was saying all these guys like making all this money and sitting out just like to rest. You know, there's kids saving up money like for tickets to see these games, see you play, and then that one game they're saving their money to.
You're sitting because you're tired.
They're sitting because they're tired.
I mean, I get it. Playing NBA is
for sure
difficult. 82 games straight of playing 48 minutes. Isn't that what it is? 48 minutes.
Yeah, but when LeBron's playing 38 games or whatever he's playing, come on.
That's true. Very true.
I mean,
I also saw today that you can't compare across generations when it comes to stats, really, because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now for the Oklahoma City Thunder, he's averaging
insane. He was at like 32 points a game or something.
I think it was like 28 or 29, but still, like really high.
I thought it was like 32 when I looked.
But then his points per game, assists per game, and rebounds per game was higher than Michael Jordan's one of his MVP years.
Really?
And then John Morant's, all of his numbers were significantly higher than Derrick Rose's MVP years.
Yeah.
So it just depends on, like, I don't know. But that's just, people are so focused on stats now and everything like that.
It is.
But I feel like Derrick Rose, his MVP year is probably better than any point guard right now in this generation, but he has worse stats. So it just depends on, like, I don't know, like what you bring to the game, what you bring to your team.
Yeah. I mean, in this generation, like, you see a lot of teams that have one good player that's padding these stats. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't see like honestly, you don't see like people just want to go win.
No,
it's just kind of padding their own stats, making their own legacy instead of a team's legacy.
Which I don't like. I mean, I think it should be about the team, obviously, but it's difficult to see.
My interest in the NBA is definitely faded.
Definitely, 100%. Yeah, and like, but even if you do think about it, like going off of like personal goals and everything, people don't watch like because they have a specific team. They love a team.
Right.
They watch the 76ers because they love Embiid.
Yeah.
They watch Lakers because they love LeBron. Exactly. Like things like that.
I mean, they're like, it seems like lately there's nobody just like signing long contracts for teams. It's jumping from team to team to team.
Or if you do, you can request a trade. Which,
yeah.
I mean, I don't mind that just because I don't know. I saw Kyrie's interview when they were talking about that right before the All-Star break, and he was saying like, why should you not make a business decision for yourself, or why should you stay in a situation that you don't want to be in and that you know is not going to be successful? And I do get that, especially if you have the power to get out of it and go someplace else to be successful. Sure. I do understand that 100%. But there's also, it's just different generations. Like Michael Jordan wouldn't have done that back then. He would have stuck it out and said, bring in players to play with me.
Right.
But it's just different generations. Different.
What's wrong with the Lakers?
They're bad.
They are bad.
Just injuries is what I have. They're just, and they really don't have, after LeBron, AD, and they have D'Angelo Russell now, they really just don't have anybody that could just control the game.
Right.
I mean, Dennis Schroeder.
And then, you know, LeBron his whole career, like, teams have been built around him, you know. And when he's sitting all the time,
it's difficult.
How are you going to do that?
Yeah, it's very difficult. And, like, Anthony Davis is always hurt.
Yeah.
And I think when those three can be on, like, D'Angelo Russell, AD, and LeBron can be on the floor together, I think they could be really good.
Yeah.
But right now, LeBron's in his this is going to be his second straight year missing the playoffs. And I don't think they're going to make the playoffs.
No, they're not.
I really don't.
They're not.
Who do you have for MVP for the NBA?
I have Mac McClung just because of the dunk contest.
He's in a two-way contract right now.
But that was awesome.
That was sweet.
I got two. I didn't know which one to pick. I got
two.
Luka, but he's going to have to, get healthy again. Isn't he still hurt, or is he back?
No, he's back, but he's got Kyrie now.
That's true.
He's not the only... He doesn't have to score 45 points a game.
Right. And I also got Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid, really. Right now, I want Embiid to win. I think he's the most dominant. But
you got the Joker?
He's triple-double as a center, dude. That's absolutely crazy.
I thought about that, but then that's all,
I don't want him to win
23 points a game.
And I don't want him to win... When you have 10 assists a game, that's probably why you only have 23 points a game.
Yeah, well.
But I don't want him being just... If you get a triple-double, I mean... It's tough to say. It's a tough argument because as a center getting a triple-double, how do you not give it to him?
Yeah.
But then you also don't want... Just we were mentioning, he's just stuffing the stats, but I don't like saying that either because he's playing really good basketball.
Yeah. And their teams...
They're really good. Yeah, they're really good. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the odds right now he's leading, so I feel like he's probably going to win it again. But
he probably will.
He's good. He's really good.
Like I said, like you said, I don't want a three-peat. I want somebody else to win.
I do too. I agree. Because if it's a three-peat, they're just going off stats then.
Yeah.
And I feel like Joel Embiid has a lot more to give to his team. There's a lot more, when he's on the court, they're a lot different. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that should be taken into consideration when choosing MVP.
For sure.
Suns the favorites?
No.
I said they should be. I feel like a lot of people should think so, but I still got Nuggets in the West.
Yeah, I got Nuggets in the West as well. I got Nuggets and then 76ers.
76ers. Mm-hmm. They're in the East.
I know, but I'm saying my two final teams.
Oh.
76ers and Nuggets.
I feel right here, if they make it to the finals, it's going to be difficult to beat the Celtics and the Bucks.
Yeah, true.
Because they're both really, and even the 76ers, I feel like I didn't even think about that, but all three of those teams in the East are going to be difficult to beat.
They are.
That's it with NBA.
That's it.
Probably about 13 minutes of MLB talk.
Major League Baseball.
Our favorite, like we talk about. I feel like it's probably our least favorite out of the viewers, but I mean, there's some people. I love talking about it. Obviously, we're going to have to talk about it because it's MLB season.
Oh, yeah. People are going to have to get used to it, MLB, look around. You got MLB. My boy Vinny right here, baby.
But I love that MLB's coming back, baby.
I mean, we should probably set aside 30 minutes for this because I got a lot to talk about.
We don't have 30 minutes.
I know.
I was going to say, I was like, dude. But, yeah.
Spring training, baby.
It's here. Countdown to opening day. It's sub 40. I think it's probably 36, 35 now.
March 30th.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
I don't know. I can't do that. Beep, boop, boop, beep.
Because you go to 7, 28, and then beep, boop, beep, boop. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something. But I know it's sub 40 because the other day I saw.
37-ish?
Yeah. But I'm excited for opening day.
Oh, I'm so jacked.
Royals' recent acquisitions. Coach Q.
Oh, I like that. I never heard that term.
Really? I'm pretty sure that's what they call him.
Coach Q, I like that.
Yeah.
Aroldis Chapman?
I hated it. You know I do.
I hated it at the beginning. It has grown on me a lot.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, coming in to close it, he's
not coming to close it.
Who's closing?
Sarah's already said it. Scott Barlow is the closer.
Well, I thought it was Chapman, but still. They're on 96 now, just no lefty tail or anything at all. Just going right into the bat pass of every right-handed heavy hitter in the AL Central.
So?
Hold on.
Bats, baby.
His slider's not insanely good. I mean, it's gotten a lot better since he started throwing
What if all he needed was a change of scenery and a new pitching coach? Maybe he had a little thing last year and nobody knew about it. He obviously had some issues because he didn't show up to a meeting and couldn't play in the playoffs.
I mean, and that's what also I don't like about him. I just don't know where he's at in headspace-wise. Yeah. But, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I'm interested to see how he does.
Side-by-side video of Barlow, Chapman, and that new...
at spring training?
Yes. And Josh Taylor that we got from the Red Sox, all pitching side by side, and it really got me excited.
Are those going to be the three main guys in the back end of the bullpen?
That's probably your 7, 8, 9 right there. Yeah.
That's Herrera, Davis, Holland, baby, right there.
Dude, if they could...
Nobody's going to beat that three-headed monster.
Not even close.
Not even close.
No way. No chance. Oh, man. I can't wait.
So, yeah, I guess they did improve pitching a little bit.
Yeah.
Royals did, especially bullpen, but starters really not.
Yeah. I mean, you got Jordan Lott. You got Greinke. Greinke's solid.
He was solid.
He's going to give you innings. He's going to, maybe allow 2-3 runs every game.
Need a solid defense behind him, though, to do good.
Yeah.
But I feel like they should be pretty solid.
Drew Waters hurt 6 weeks.
Kyle Isbell, though, is playing. He's a better defender probably than Drew.
Better defender, but
hitting one.
Not a better hitter.
I mean, if you have a lot of right-handed pitchers, then he's lefty, isn't he, Kyle Isbell? Then you should be all right, but
we'll see. He's a career 220 hitter.
Yeah, so we will see. Next bullet point up here, that's it with Royals. We just got to move a little quick here. Are the Mets even going to win the NL East? Why or why not?
No.
You don't think so?
Did you skip something? You did.
What? Oh, yeah, I did. Let's talk about Mets first. Then
okay. Well, let's talk about, because I got Royals at the end as well. So
okay.
Let's just talk a little bit, and then we'll finish with the Royals.
Okay.
Mets going in, no.
I don't either.
The Braves are going to stomp on their throat
You think?
all year long. Yeah. I think the Braves are going to be really good this year.
I'm interested to see how Verlander pitches against the Braves, I guess.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like he probably hasn't before.
There's no way he's getting a 1.75 like last year.
ERA?
No chance.
I mean, because you're pitching against Oakland 5 times a year.
Yeah.
You're pitching against, he was on the Astros, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No, I was going to say. I was so confused.
Now you're
Mariners, the Mariners were good last year, but they really didn't have a lot of home run hitters. He would get a double, and then he could get the next 3 guys out. You could get a single, get the next 3 guys out, something like that.
Yeah.
But,
Angels.
yeah, Angels.
No.
Yeah, you got Shohei and Mike Trout, and then you're like, all right, I can just throw with my eyes closed now to these guys.
Yeah, pretty
Taylor
much.
Ward.
I don't know who the 4th team was.
Joe Adele. And they were terrible.
Yeah.
Especially their 2 main players that they wanted, Simeon and Seager, they didn't play too good.
That's who you pitch against 25%.
Exactly.
You know?
Probably even more than like 38% of the time.
Because you pitch 1 every 5
Yeah.
days.
But
yeah, it's...
I feel like the Mets are going to be good. They should make the playoffs. They should win over 90 games.
Yeah, they'll probably do what they did last
The
year.
only reason I like the Mets is because they brought back those black jerseys. Dude, those are so nice. Those are so nice.
Those are pretty sweet. But yeah, I think the Braves will still handle them, I think.
I agree. I'm with you on that.
NL West, Padres, Dodgers, Giants.
This was very difficult for me. Very, very
I
tough
don't
for
know, it
me.
wasn't that hard for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I know who you chose.
Who did I choose?
Padres.
No.
Dodgers. I chose the Dodgers too. I was wanting to choose the Padres because I'm very interested to see how they do with Tatis, Machado, and Soto. But I don't know. I feel like the Dodgers are just too dominant. They have a dynasty.
Yeah.
I feel like
Everybody's saying Juan Soto is just they're saying he's one of the best hitters in the game.
I mean, discipline-wise, definitely.
Yes. I mean, he hit 230 last year, though.
Yeah.
So, but they looked at like the metrics and the analytics of it, and he had so many hard hit balls. He was just unlucky, an unlucky
Into the
hitter.
shift.
Yeah,
Did he hit a lot?
he allowed into the shift.
And that's going to change. That's going to change the game a lot this year.
Yeah.
Is hitting into the shift and the shift change a
And you know what
lot.
else is crazy? There were 6 or 8 players this season who had more walks than strikeouts. Juan Soto was one. You know who else was one? Vinny P.
You told me that. I was going to say it was a Royal. Who was
Vinny
it?
Pasquantino.
I was going to say MJ, but he struck out a lot.
I'm telling everybody right now, watch out for Vinny Pasquantino. Watch out.
He's going to be a top 3 first baseman.
He is.
Him and Freddie Freeman and Matt Olson.
He is going to be good. Just wait. Just wait.
I'm excited as well.
I am so ready for him.
Giants aren't going to win.
Christmas gift?
I do. That's nice.
You can't
That's
really see
real
it,
nice, but
Vinny P. Hey, what were you saying, sorry?
Giants aren't going to win the NL West.
No, they're not.
They're not good. Maybe if they would have got Correa, they would have got a little bit
Maybe they
different
saw
vibe.
Buster Posey. But.
No way. But yeah.
World Series?
Padres, Blue Jays.
Wow.
I would love that.
I would love that too, but I don't think that's what's going to happen.
I feel like the Blue Jays are going to be right. They're going to be good. They're going to be probably second in the AL West. Come trade deadline, they're going to get a stud starting pitcher.
You think?
I think so.
I like that pick. Probably going to get Brady Singer or something.
No shit. No kidding. No. Because he hates being on the Royals.
Braves, Astros.
Braves, Astros. Astros are going to be so tough to beat.
Jose Abreu too in that lineup. Are you?
And they're getting Michael Brantley back.
Yeah.
Kyle Tucker was projected to be like the 6th best player this year too.
Yeah.
And he's very underrated.
Yeah,
I don't like him. I used to not like him,
Yeah,
but he puts up insane numbers,
he
dude.
does.
He's
He
really
does.
good. You want to do this one up here that I skipped, or do you want to go to these 2 next?
We can go the one you skip.
If you could choose one infielder, one outfielder, and one pitcher, and put them on the Royals, who would it be and why? I'll say an outfielder. You say an outfielder. Then
Deal.
I got Julio Rodriguez for my outfielder, just because he's young, fast, hit for power. He probably wouldn't hit for power as much at Kauffman Stadium, but he's just one guy that I really do enjoy watching. I feel like he could really, really, really be a star player to come.
Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts?
Yeah.
I love Mookie Betts.
I love Mookie Betts too. And I don't know. If I'm going to add someone to the Royals, I would love that guy to be my mentor. My young
Definitely,
guys.
100%.
Love it.
Good energy guy. He has a great head on his shoulders. Knows the game. Veteran presence. He's been in the league a long time. So
I chose 2 veterans and 1 young guy as my 3.
I don't know if this guy's a veteran. I would probably consider him a veteran.
Which one?
My infielder,
Who is it?
Trey Turner.
I like that.
Would you consider him a veteran?
You know what? We had that question on our last paper, and I put Trey Turner.
And I didn't like it?
No, we didn't talk about it because we never did it.
Oh, yeah?
I put Trey Turner, and I was like, well, I'm just not thinking, I put Machado.
I mean, he's still very young.
I put Machado on this one.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I would like that, obviously.
He's good.
He's still fairly young, too. He's been in the league so long. I'm pretty sure he made his debut when he was like 19 or 20.
Yeah, he's not even 30, I don't think.
So that's why he's so young. I don't think Trey Turner's 30 yet either. And he just signed, 11-year contract?
I like Trey Turner.
And he'd
be good for Royals, too.
Oh, dude, he would be. Because he's not a power guy, but he's an RBI guy. I think he had like 14 home runs, but over 100 RBIs last year. That's difficult to do.
For sure.
And that just shows that you can hit doubles, triples, hit clutch with runners on base.
Yeah.
Who's your infielder?
My infielder was Machado.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry.
My pitcher?
Yep.
Max Fried.
Max Fried.
He's lefty that throws 96, 97. I would love him on our team.
You know who mine is?
Who?
Spencer Strider.
Ooh, I like that too.
I love Spencer Strider, dude.
We both chose a Braves
pitcher. We did. I love Spencer Strider. I feel like he's so good.
They're going to be so good.
They are. Insanely good. They got Julio Teheran. Do you know who that is?
Yes.
I don't think he's still... That was like 2014. I don't think... He might actually.
He's dominant.
He was. He was their ace throwing like 91. Yeah. That's when they weren't very good.
So good. All right, let's keep going here.
Yeah, we got to.
So we're on Royals.
Are Royals going to be last in the AL Central?
No.
I got third, maybe fourth.
Yeah, they'll be third or fourth.
I said third in front of the White Sox and Tigers.
So how many wins do you think they'll have?
I said 71 and 91. Isn't that right?
And you still think they'll be third? You think?
I mean,
that's too low.
That is very low for third, but it's just going to be difficult. I don't want them to win.
I guess 76, 79 wins. I think 78.
78. I like that, but it's just going to be so...
I don't remember what I posted on that Facebook share, but somewhere around there.
I think I said 71, 91 on the Facebook thing.
I think so, yeah.
But it's just going to be so difficult. I don't know.
FanGraphs projecting the Royals to win 70. The Pacoda projections are projecting them to win 62.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would hate that if they won 62.
Listen here. 2015, Pacoda projected the Royals to win 72 games, and they won 95.
That's sweet.
Last year, Pacoda projected them to win, I believe it was 68, and we won, I think, 67. So they were pretty close last year.
So are you trying to compare this team to the 2015 team?
I want to. I would love to
that,
at the end of the year.
It's going to be difficult to do.
But
do you have the over-under FanGraph projections on this?
I do. So I'm just going to do Royals players.
Yeah, go quick.
And this is
about
just
2 minutes.
Yeah, this is just us, what we think is going to be over or under. So FanGraphs has Salvador Perez hitting 30 home runs.
How much did he hit last year?
Well, he was hurt a lot of the year.
He was. Did he even hit 20?
I think he hit 23, I think.
23?
Maybe, something like that. I think he led the team. I don't remember how many he hit.
I'll look it up.
Over, under 30.
You keep going, I'll look it up.
I'm going to go ahead and say over 30. I think
I would say over 30.
I think he's going to hit
if he can stay healthy.
Yeah, if he's going to hit like 243 with 30 home runs and like 91 RBIs, something like that. Vinny Pasquantino, a 274 average. I got way over that, maybe.
I feel like that's fairly accurate.
No, 270. He's gonna be like 298 hitter. Vinny. Everybody watch Vinny Pasquantino. He's gonna be good.
23 home runs.
I'm gonna be the prophet of Shanae Sharp on Isaiah Pacheco, but I'm going Vinny Pasquantino. Yes.
I would love if you were the prophet of Vinny and said that.
All right.
Keep going. Got a minute.
Bobby Witt Jr. 28 stolen bases. They have him at. Over or under?
What did he have last year? 30? Over 30, didn't he?
Yeah, he had over 30.
He was 20. He had over 40, didn't he?
I think he had 30. No, he was a 20-30.
I say over 30.
Yeah?
I do.
Well, it's over on 28.
Oh, that's what I meant. So, yeah, probably 28. Over 28.
I would say so, too. I would say over. Kyle Isbell, an average of 239.
Under. I got under on that.
I think that's right on the money, but I would probably say under for that. But, I mean,
because he's not going to be an everyday player when Drew Waters comes back. At least I don't think, anyway.
Who do you think is going to start over him?
Kyle? Drew.
Okay, what about who's playing left field? Major? Who's playing right? You think Olivares is going to start over Isbell? I hope not, but
I don't know.
We'll see. There'll be plenty of... Isbell, he's going to get 400 at-bats this year. He's actually projected 497 plate appearances. So
keep going.
All right.
Do two more.
Home runs, MJ Melendez, 23.
That's right on the money, I feel like.
What did he hit last year?
I think he had 21, didn't he?
Something like that. He didn't play a full year, though. He had a month off. He didn't come until May. Do you not have it right there, Royals?
That was Salvi.
Oh. I might might be able to pull it or have last year. No, this is 2020.
18.
18. Yeah. See, I mean,
Guess how many strikeouts he had?
a lot.
131.
Wow, that's
He's
a
going
lot.
to have over 200 this year.
Maybe. I hope not.
Keep last one right here.
Last one. Let me do a pitcher one.
It's going to be ridiculously bad, but over under 4 ERA for Zach Greinke.
Jordan Lyles. They have him at 493. Over or under?
I'll go under. I'll give him
Under 493?
I got that.
Zach Greinke.
493 or 393?
493.
Oh, yeah, under.
Zach Greinke 443.
Under.
Under? Wow. Brady Singer 390.
Under.
Really?
Give me that.
Ryan Yarbrough 479. Over.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Throwing 88.
He's a lefty, though, isn't he?
88 mile lefty.
Maybe
Yeah.
switch it up a little bit with lefty. I don't know, but...
Alright, should we hop into trivia?
Yeah, that was MLB, little Royals talk. Trivia to finish her out here.
Trivia to finish her out. You'll go first?
Oh, I only wrote down 3 questions. No, I didn't. I said 4. I wrote down 4.
Okay, you want to go first or want me to go first?
I'll go.
Okay.
From 2013 to 2016, the Orioles led the league in home runs with 3 different players. Do you know who they were? You don't have to name how many, but just the 3 players.
Mark Trumbo?
Was one.
Chris Davis?
He had 2 of those 4.
Was it Machado?
No. He was on the team.
Nelson Cruz?
It was.
Ah.
It was. Very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd get the Mark Trumbo one.
Really?
But that's what it was.
Yeah,
2013 Davis, 2014 Cruz, 2015 Davis, 2016 Mark.
Okay, I got an MLB one. Who holds who holds the single season record for walks?
Oh man, is he still playing?
No.
Is it our generation?
We were pretty young. Oh man. It's an easy one.
Big Poppy?
No.
Frank Thomas?
No. This is so easy.
Oh, Barry Bonds.
Yeah, Barry Bonds.
My bad. I didn't even think
He had
about that.
232 walks in one season in 2004.
Probably 100 of those were intentional.
Yeah, just listen to this. Last time someone even had that many hits in a season was the same year, 2004. Who was that?
Ichiro.
Let's
go!
262 hits.
Dude, he's a beast.
Those are the all-time records in the same exact year.
That's crazy.
2004.
That's crazy.
Isn't that pretty cool? I was just looking for some questions today and I stumbled upon that. And I was like, oh, that's awesome.
My next question's kind of funny.
Let me hear it.
Can you name... Hang on.
Who are you Googling?
I gotta just make sure. Can you name 3 players from the 2006 Cavaliers playoff team that played with LeBron?
Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
Okay.
LeBron James.
Yep.
Drew Gooden.
Drew Gooden.
Okay. Who was their point guard?
Drew Gooden.
Oh, man. They're all right there. Dang it.
Name one more.
I can't think. Who's their
There's another big that played with LeBron quite a bit that you didn't name. I think he was a backup. He might have even played power forward a little bit when Drew Gooden was out.
I don't know. Give me some more.
Anderson Varejao.
Yeah.
And I think the one you were going to say was Eric Snow.
Yes, Eric Snow.
And then Shannon Brown was one of them too.
I didn't know that one.
But there's another one that was Larry Hughes.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, Larry Hughes.
When I looked this up, that was familiar. Yeah, so that's pretty good. I like Drew Gooden. I knew Zydrunas you'd probably get, but Drew Gooden was a good one.
What NBA franchise has been around the longest?
Oh man, 76ers.
No. It hasn't been the name of this the whole time, but the organization has been
Bucks.
No.
East or West Conference. Like now,
I think
obviously.
West. Yeah.
Damn man. Grizzlies. I don't know who is it.
Sacramento Kings.
Ah, that makes sense.
In 1923, they were called the Rochester Seagrams.
Seagrams. I was a big fan of them.
Yeah. What is the oldest team that's had the same name the entire?
Is that Bucks?
No. 1946.
76ers. Nets. Knicks.
Boston Celtics.
Oh. Okay. Next question. This year in a single NFL game, who had the most rushing yards in one single game?
Josh Jacobs?
229 yards.
Yeah, 229.
Very nice.
That was a really big game.
Very nice.
Yeah, I got NFL as well. What player in 2020 had this stat line? 90 receptions for 1,374 yards and 9 touchdowns.
DeAndre Hopkins?
No. He's a receiver, though.
Michael Thomas?
He did not even play this year.
Not even play this year. Is he like on a team or is he just hurt?
Neither. He's on the team. He was suspended.
Oh, Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley.
He was a beast that year in fantasy.
1,300 yards. And the Jags are going to have him next year.
They're going to be good next year, the Jags.
Yeah. I thought that would have been a nice little conversation piece, but we don't have any time.
We don't. Next question, final question. Who had the most strikeouts as a hitter in 2017?
Most strikeouts as a hitter.
It surprised me a lot.
2017. Did he still play?
Yes, very good.
AL, NL?
AL. Pretty sure he won Rookie of the Year this year.
In 2017. Aaron Judge.
208.
Really?
Yep.
He does strike out a lot.
He does.
When he hits the ball, it goes far.
He does. Last question, what is it?
What team in the Big 12 college basketball averages the most rebounds per game in the entire Big 12?
Baylor.
No.
K-State.
No.
It's not KU, is it?
It's KU.
Really?
Don't even. They're big men, 6'7", and they average the most rebounds per game.
I mean, but then you got guards like Grady Dick and Jalen Wilson, like we were talking about. They're 6'7", 6'8".
But that
is pretty shocking.
I really did.
Was not going to guess that at all.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. But back at it, felt good.
Episode 12 is complete. It did feel good. It goes by fast, dude. So fast. Yeah. But that was a good episode.
We're gonna release them on Fridays now. As I mean, they'll all know.
Yeah, we should talk about that at the beginning, but it's alright.
It's alright.
Start over the episode and go back. But that's it. Episode 12.
Stay tuned. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
and we will have a giveaway for these for one.
Yeah,
one giveaway.
And then we'll maybe post a link or something.
So you could buy them or something, or just let us know or something like that. We're not that advanced.
No,
you don't put in a credit card or anything.
Yeah, no.
You can Venmo or give us cash or something. That's what we're going to do.
Like that, so.
Alrighty. Episode 12. Thanks for watching. Give us ideas that you want us to talk about. That's it. Signing off.
B squared out.